Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and we're back with more Cratermaze. So I've decided I want to see if I can finish this out. It's got 60 levels per people in the last video. So that gives us a nice block of 4 videos if I continue on at the pace I've been doing. So let's see how it goes. Also, to get confirmation this was in fact a Doraemon game in its original form, so that's good to know. And from playing ahead a little bit, just to make sure that the game doesn't suddenly spike too much, which doesn't look like it does. I found that it is very much like Bomberman, and that if you die, you lose all your upgrades, which makes things a bit harder, but not too much. I died exactly once in my playthrough up to the midpoint of the game, so I'm not too concerned about being able to complete it. Although there are some levels that do— ooh, that was close— get a little more puzzly as we go. So perhaps I will meet my match eventually, but I'm going to go as far as I can. I'll go until we either win or we get a game over, which— part of me is wondering if that might not be a terrible way to handle this in the future, since we're getting into games I don't really know a lot about anymore. Just by nature of, having been going for so long at this point. Ooh, hello. Get out of here. Also at this point, I've, learned that the most dangerous thing is not the enemies, but, water. It's extremely easy to fall into water and die when you're moving as fast as my character is now. This level's a little bit more puzzly, but not too bad yet. Going to hop in here. There we go. You know what, that'll save time, is put the deep freeze on. There we go. Nice and easy. The door was over here, I think. Yep, there it is. I can't dig past the door. I suppose that makes sense. As long as we have 8 lives in reserve, dang. So in today's video, I'm planning on going to stage 30. Which is almost like a boss level in a sense. Not much of a boss level, but... this is one of the stages where I need to be very careful to not just, like, walk into the water. Very easy to do on accident. Out of my way, buddy. little warps here to do this. Can't circle back around, okay. Now I just need to pick up that. Which is going to almost certainly spawn the key, yep, up there. He always spawns relatively close to the last treasure chest you picked up, which is important because some of the levels would be impossible without it. As they get bigger, the levels take a little bit longer, so the videos overall might get a little bit longer as we go, but we'll see. I really like the music on the TurboGrafx. Get out of here. I'll pick up the freeze, why not? I recall the door's down there. Let's leave that for now. Don't want to deal with them fish until I have to. Very carefully, don't fall into the little pond. There we go. That's right, the door was down here. So saving this for last was the correct decision. We have up to 9 lives now. I feel like it's going to be very difficult for me to get a game over at this rate. Because when you die in this game, you just instantly respawn, as opposed to Bomberman, which, like, restarts the level. Part of the reason I never get anywhere in Bomberman, I make stupid mistakes, and then, it's very hard to recover when you lose some of the bigger power-ups. At least for me. I was never any good at Bomberman anyway, though, so that's probably the reason. I'll take the yo-yo, why not? Gotta watch those respawns. They will catch you. Get out of here. Where is that door? Where is that door? There it is. I don't know enough about the Doraemon characters to be able to identify most of them. But I might be able to identify a couple. Pretty sure people said we would be playing as Doraemon, which makes sense. I think people said the treasure is dorayaki in the original, which, again, makes sense. The trademark favorite food of Doraemon. I know too much about Doraemon for a show I've never really watched, or a manga series I've never really read. Thank you, children. Ooh, that was a mistake, but it ended up being okay. And 15 levels in one sitting is about as much of this as I can take before I start getting a little bored of it. Ah, this is the level I died in when I was testing. Gotta be very precise with your movements here. Very easy to walk into these rivers. Yeah, give me that. The enemy's frozen, that's one less thing to deal with. For a little while. we get the outermost stuff here, we can rest a little more easily, because we won't need to be worrying about falling into the water as much. It's still there, though, so you do have to be careful. Another spot where my kind of spongy D-pad is not super helpful. Ooh, hello. Circle around the outside here. We're in narrow corridors. I don't want to have to deal with you guys if I don't need to. Get the key. Very carefully edge our way around here. There we go. Into the warp. And the door. Very obnoxious level if you picked up the walking speed boost, but it's a lot easier if you haven't. As you might expect. This level makes a lot of use of the portals. Which is just wasting your time because it can. It's an old game and that's what they do. I guess all games are really just wasting your time, in a sense. But that's fine. The one in here last. The special bonus is very small. On the normal difficulty I picked, it feels like there's not enough enemies. I should have done difficult. I didn't know what I was getting into. Ooh, that was incredibly stupid. Good thing you're invulnerable to water while you have the invincibility time. Actually, yeah, you can just walk over the water while you have the invincibility helmet, too. Which can allow for some shortcuts. As long as you're paying attention to how much time you have left. I totally didn't pick up the key, that could have been disastrous. As you may have noticed, once you go over to where the door is, there's no way back. Good thing I had that invincibility here. That could have been a real problem, because I don't know where it would have respawned you if you got in there. That might have just been a game over. There's another level that has something very much like that, so you really gotta watch what you're doing. Something that I'm not particularly good at, as I'm sure you know from years having watched me play video games fairly badly. You know, let's save that one for last. So the key will be right next to the door. And we can just make our escape nice and quick-like. We missed that portal like 3 times trying to spot it. But it's fine, we got it. I'm a little annoyed that the key spawned over there. I thought it would spawn straight above the door. Is this the other one I was thinking about? I know there's one where there is a, yeah, this is the one. There's a series of bounce pads over there that lead to the door, but can get you stuck if you go over there too early. So you gotta watch it. So once again, very careful to not walk into the water. You are definitely going to want your speed-ups for the stage 30. Oh, that was over here, right? Yeah, only 3 left, and I think they're all on those bounce zones, so... Very important to not miss that one. Do this, the key will spawn right in front of the door, so once the fish goes by... I'm waiting for this to be one where you can't do the last few levels on the difficulty that I picked. That definitely won't be very annoying. Ooh, hello. I feel like this slow enemies is the least useful of the power-ups. Don't really want to be bouncing around randomly, thank you. Alright, now to find the door. Where's the door? There it is. Unnecessary to pick up that power-up, I did anyway. Closing in on my goal level here. We're past the ones I recall being overly tricky. This is a bit of an annoyance. Ooh, that was close. And once again, you gotta bounce to the door and there is no way back, so make sure you're ready to leave before you go there. I gotta cross that bridge again. I made errors. Now we can just cross this side, which is safer. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm trying to get stabbed with spears. A little worried that the slowdown might actually cause a problem with that spring and bouncing over those guys. Okay. Key spawn in the most annoying possible spot. Don't need the bomber man bombs, thank you. Now for our first boss, I guess. Kinda. You don't really fight him directly, but it's cool. It's our boy from the intro. Whatever his name was. Should have looked. Kublai, I think it was. He's just gonna float around up there. We still need to just collect our treasures, avoid the enemies, but there are a lot more enemies now, and we just have a wide open space. Where is the last treasure? There it is. And with all the treasures collected, all the enemies die. So does Kublai. For a lot of points. And with that, we rescue... If I were to venture a guess, I would say that's Giant. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Next time we will go for another 15 stages. Rescue another friend, probably. But for now, later guys.